Hey guys, what is going on? This is Wrestlelamia, back with another episode. The news never stops and neither does Wrestlelamia. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including is a major match at Clash of Champions in jeopardy, a Jimmy Uso injury update, is a top NXT female star injured, has Ryback gone too far, and more. Rumor, Nikki Cross out of Clash of Champions? Rumors are flying that Nikki Cross may miss her scheduled title shot against SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley. Cross was absent from Friday's SmackDown, fueling speculation that she may be out. Dave Meltzer discussed this on Wrestling Observer Radio, noting, "Yeah, put an asterisk. I don't know what's going on with that match. I guess we'll see tomorrow." There's certainly rumors about Nikki Cross, who was not on television yesterday on Friday. If she's there, she's there. And if she's not there, then she's not there. I asked this morning if she was going to be there, and nobody got back to me, which, that's your answer. Nobody got back to me. However, details are murky, so take Dave Meltzer's observation with a grain of salt. If Cross is absent, it could be anything from an injury to a personal issue to the recent NXT COVID outbreak, which, rumor has it, might affect Clash of Champions. If Cross does miss the show, the WWE could use the current storyline involving The Fiend and Alexa Bliss to explain her absence. Was Liv Morgan supposed to be Sister Abigail? Liv Morgan's absence from WWE TV in 2019 led to substantial speculation as to what was next for the former Riot Squad member. Morgan left vague videos hinting at major changes, but nothing concrete, a situation that led to fans speculating she might return as Sister Abigail. At the time, the Fiend character was coming into his own, and an appearance by a Sister Abigail-like puppet only increased interest in Morgan's next move. However, in a recent interview with Sportskeeda, Liv revealed, "I think it's very flattering fan fiction. I was never, respectfully hoping to be Sister Abigail. I was never pushing to be Sister Abigail. I went away for a while and I'm finding myself and I'm exploring myself and I have all these thoughts and emotions and I'm trying to let people know without literally saying it. And they just kind of wanted me to return so bad. I think they felt that was it. They felt that was it. That was what I was going to be doing. That's a very flattering, fanfic. But all it is of fanfic." Ironically, Liv is now back with Ruby Riott as the Riot Squad have reunited and are challenging Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship, while Alexa Bliss seems destined to transform into Sister Abigail. Jimmy Uso injury update. Jimmy Uso has been out of action since injuring his knee at WrestleMania 36, leaving fans to wonder when he'll be back in action. According to TalkSport's Alex McCarthy, Jimmy still has a way to go before he'll be back in the ring. Jimmy Uso is on course to return to action from his knee injury in January or February 2021, Jey Uso told me. Unlike many situations where the healthy member of a tag team is shelved while the injured member recovers, Jey Uso has been busy of late. Jey received a fantastic opportunity with his title shot against Universal Champion Roman Reigns, and while he's unlikely to win, it's still a major opportunity to showcase his skills as a singles wrestler. However, what does that mean for the Usos when Jimmy returns? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Braun Strowman looking jacked. Just when you think Braun Strowman can't look any more jacked, the monster among men takes things to the next level, looking as if he's ready to re-enter the world of strongman competition. A recent tweet by the former Universal Champion shows Strowman in the gym sporting quite the physique with the following message: "Soon I will achieve my final form, #monsters are real, #they ain't ready." At this rate, the next time fans see Big Braun in action, he may start popping off opponents' heads like a human bottle opener. Tegan Nox seriously injured? Bad news for rising NXT star Tegan Nox, as Dave Meltzer is reporting she may be out of action due to a knee injury. According to Diamond Dave, "I just heard that she hurt her knee again, which is really sad. That's been the story of her career, the knee injuries unfortunately, but yeah, I don't know how it happened though. I got the impression that it was serious." Obviously, this would be a huge setback for the 25-year-old performer whose knee injury at the 2018 Mae Young Classic sidelined her for some time. If she is injured, Wrestlelamia wishes Tegan a fast and full recovery. WWE Draft update. The WWE Draft, an event when fans eagerly await the always exciting trades between the WWE's various rosters. Oh, who are we fooling? The 2019 draft was a complete dud, and given how badly 2020's been going, it's unlikely the WWE Universe has high hopes for the latest talent swap. Nevertheless, it could be happening in October, at least if a recent article from Ringside News is accurate. Ringside News has learned that WWE is still planning to hold another draft in October. We were told, as of now, yes, but who knows with the way things are right now. That seems to give a lot of room for Vince McMahon to change his mind once again. Additionally, we were told that nobody has given any public thought pertaining to who might be switched around in October. As of this writing, it is September 26th, so they need to get working on some preliminary ideas for the upcoming draft. If the draft does happen, it could shake things up dramatically, but the WWE seems to be hesitant to make any big switches, something fans saw with 2019's draft. With Raw and SmackDown airing on different networks, it could be more difficult than ever to make any significant moves without upsetting the WWE's business associates. Ryback says the world will be better when Vince McMahon passes. And now it's time for Ryback's Corner, that segment that looks at former WWE superstar Ryback's latest lambasting of WWE, and in this case, a harsh harangue on one Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Ryback recently tweeted his thoughts on the WWE's success stemming from its talent, not its promoter. It was always the talent. He just created a platform as a human circus that he modified from his father. The guy is a piece of shit. Can't stress this enough. World will be a better place when he passes. This isn't wishing death, but stating an opinion I believe to be true. Has Ryback's rhetoric gone too far? While it's one thing to criticize McMahon, some fans may take Ryback's comments as wishing McMahon would pass away, despite Ryback's claims to the contrary. Let us know what you think about this in our comments below. Was Road Warrior Animal in bad health before he died? Road Warrior Animal's death at age 60 shocked many fans and wrestlers alike, but were there any pre-existing health conditions that might have led to his death? Pro Wrestling Torch commentator Bruce Mitchell discussed the situation on the Torch's podcast, noting, "I just really thought he was going to. He always looked healthy. And you can't tell. I'm not a doctor, and I don't know any doctor that can look at someone and say health to it. Now looking back and understand, and I'm not surprised that he had some heart issues, he had some kidney issues." Animal came from an era where many wrestlers relied on performance-enhancing drugs to bolster their physiques, drugs which have been suspected in the premature deaths of many wrestlers from the 80s and 90s. However, it's too early to classify this as anything but a wild rumor, at least until more information is provided on Animal's health. Is Otis' lawsuit based on real-life WWE lawsuit, Bret vs. Shawn? Does the current storyline between men's 2020 Money in the Bank winner Otis and Miz and Morrison seem familiar? Fans tuning into SmackDown have watched as The Miz and John Morrison have done everything in their power to get their hands on Otis' Money in the Bank contract, including filing a lawsuit. Dave Meltzer sees many parallels between this storyline and the real-life backstage situation involving Bret the Hitman Hart and Shawn Michaels during their backstage clashes in 1997. Meltzer commented on the situation in the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter. Otis was backstage and got served with papers. Miz and Morrison were suing him for emotional distress and creating an unsafe working environment. In 1997, after Bret Hart beat up Shawn Michaels backstage, or at least pulled large clumps of his hair out, Michaels left and had a lawyer threaten to sue WWE for those reasons, so that's where the suing over an unsafe working environment storyline started, from that actual real thing that happened. Things are looking bleak for Otis' push as this year's Money in the Bank winner, and while he wouldn't be the first winner to unsuccessfully cash in his contract or lose the contract to another wrestler as Mr. Kennedy did to Edge back in 2007, it could be the end of his push. Just how lucrative are the WWE's Saudi Supershows? Last but not least, just how lucrative are the WWE's shows in Saudi Arabia? To put things into perspective, consider a recent analysis from Brandon Thurston, who provides research for Wrestlenomics, an acclaimed site that analyzes the wrestling industry's financial circumstances. For perspective, the 5 major Saudi Arabia events since 2018 have now brought in more revenue for WWE than ticket sales for every WrestleMania combined, adjusted for inflation. According to the figures provided by Thurston, the WWE's 5 Saudi Arabia shows brought in a combined $250 million compared to all 36 WrestleMania's ticket sales of $210 million. Naturally, WrestleMania generates other revenue including pay-per-view buy rates, merchandise, and such, but these figures are impressive nonetheless. Well guys, there you have it, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know in wrestling. What did you think of these stories and rumors? Be sure to leave your comments and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time for some more wrestling content.